tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Denver Nuggets get ready to battle. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Exum in at the point. Moody with the basket.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Well, last season the Jazz ended up third in the Northwest, but they had to be happy about that finish after coming in last in 2014. I really thought it was a much better overall season for them last season.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
A short time ago, Quinn Snyder and I were able to chat. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guy's an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Gobert, the screen. Inside, off the pick. He takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And the rejection by Favors. And so just over a minute and a half played. Exum passes to Hayward. To the inside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. No one near Mudiay as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. I mean, he looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Nelson's checked in. Here's Burks. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that. I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
You were mentioning the Jazz, and they grew last year under Coach Quinn Snyder in his first year. You know, Greg, he did the same thing with teams when he was a coach in the D-League.
That's a great point, Kevin. And beyond the growth that the Jazz showed, I think everyone in Utah was pleased with the style of play. I mean, Coach Snyder's got the team back to playing hard defense and really grinding out wins. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in the back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Nurkic checked in for Kenneth Faried. Dixon comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Will Barton in for Randy Foye.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start. And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
So it's Denver now after the basket by Utah. And Jameer Nelson hits from deep. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Here's Burke, pass to Wiles. And J.J. Hickson pulls it down.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Near the three-point line, it's Nelson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Nelson's got 5 points so far. Jazz leading by 11. Burke kicks to Booker. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Good checked in for Gordon Hayward. Barton, no luck. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. They get it back. Here's Burke. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 5. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hood.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Three-pointer, Nelson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Your Nuggets dancers!
Welcome back, everyone, to Lopsided First.